Stories have a strange power. Sometimes they're simple, almost childish, but sometimes in those simple words lie lessons that survived thousands of years. One of the oldest collections of these lessons comes from ancient Greece, through the fables of a man named Aesop. These weren't books at first, they were stories told aloud, passed from town to town, from generation to generation. Travelers, teachers, children, they carried these tiny moral seeds in their memories until someone finally wrote them down centuries later. Today, we're going to explore one of Aesop's fables, simple at first glance, but revealing a truth about human nature that resonates across the world. The story is short, yet sharp. A farmer, troubled by cranes eating his newly sown seeds, sets nets across his fields. One morning, he catches a stork amongst the cranes. The stork cries out, "I am not a crane, I am a noble, I help humans. Please let me go." But the farmer responds, "You are caught with thieves, and you shall share their fate." And just like that, the stork suffers the same punishment as the cranes. It's a simple story, and yet its power is in its clarity. Sometimes your actions or your companions define your fate far more than your intention. The moral is striking. Guilt by association matters. In life, who you choose to be near, what groups you join, and the company you keep can affect how the world treats you. And this isn't unique to Greece. Across cultures, stories carry the same lesson. In ancient India, the Panchantra tells of a deer caught in a hunter's trap alongside other animals. The deer suffers because of the other's choices. In China, the classic Zhuangzi text recounts a story of a man who suffers because he trusts the wrong people. Even in Africa, oral traditions warn that aligning yourself with the wrong crowd brings ruin, no matter how virtuous you are. These are all cultural echoes of the same principle. Your fate can be entwined with others, willing or not. And here's the interesting part. Aesop's fables weren't just moral lessons for children. They were tools for teaching society, for shaping behaviour, and for passing wisdom through generations, long before literacy was common. So what makes these fables timeless is how universally human they are. Across continents and centuries, people grapple with trust, consequences, and responsibility. Even today, we can see it in subtle ways, in friendships, in business partnerships, in politics. The stork reminds us noble intentions alone cannot protect us if we align with the wrong forces. So stories like this warn and sometimes frighten, not because they are complex, because they're true. Now onto a channel update. Last week I made a video about an ancient untranslated tablet discovered in 2023. An update was published in 2024. However, it was on an entirely German website, so I didn't see it and wasn't aware of it. However, thank you to Richard for bringing this to my attention. The new article provides insights into the meaning of the text, not in its entirety, it's not fully translated, but we have a brief understanding now of what it says. That can be found on the video in the pinned comment. So thank you very much for watching today. Remember to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, hit the bell, leave a like. I'm new to all of this. But remember the stork and choose your companions wisely, and take care.